hard. It's so hard, very hard, but we have no option but to take it. First, he studied in the school where I went to teach as a young lady, Laibi College. He went to that school, but I did not teach his class. And so my husband taught him. So I couldn't know him from the school. But when he came to contest for LC5 chairperson, and we were in his team. My husband was a team manager, and so we managed his campaign together. Right Honorable Jacob Olanya showed his strength there. Very strong, vocal, fearless leader. He was such a strong leader, young, energetic at that time, 1996. And his messages sank deep in the hearts of people. And to date, people were calling him all the time Lanyuen. Lanyuen, because he said in mathematics, there were four signs: addition, subtraction, division, and
multiplication.
Multiplication. But the fifth one is Lanyuen. Lanyuen, literal translation is to confuse. So chura, when we say chura, mathematics, or chura Lanyuen, and it remained his name. There were those who would not want to say the right thing, then he would categorize them as Lanyuen, and his name remained Lanyuen. He was such a vocal person, and we did our campaign very smartly. It was only in about 2-3 days that things turned against us. That was by one of our also very strong vocal leader who underground decided to bring tribal sentiment. We cried a lot of tears after working so hard for Right Honorable Jacob to become the chairman of Gulu district then. Gulu district that time had all the Noya, Moro, and now Gulu district and the city.
Yes.
All were under Gulu district. In 2001, he managed to go to parliament.
Yes.
But he was still in the leaning opposition. Although that the parliament was not yet a multi-party parliament, but there was a very clear division or boundary between those who support the ruling party and the opposition, those who were for multi-partyism. So he was one of those for multi-partyism. He went to parliament. That time I also campaigned, and ours was electoral colleges for women. I didn't go, and so 2006 he didn't go through because of the removal of term limits. Yeah, so that one caused him a problem.
And it is around that same period that he decided to cross to the national defense movement.
After failing to go through, then he crossed to movement. And in movement, he crossed and contested for Iyala. But I think the movement is decided that he was too new in the party, so they couldn't take him. What I know very well that he got so sick at a certain moment. He was so sick that he was taken to Nakasero Hospital, and from Nakasero Hospital, when the sickness was so bad, I think it was the Otafire who decided that it should be taken to Mulago Intensive Care for specialized treatment. And I went and checked on him in the hospital, in Mulago Hospital. I think that was one of the reasons that made him to start moving towards movement. And he eventually became a movementist. It was understandable because the treatment he got in Mulago was so expensive. The wife told me. The wife was very friendly to me, the late Dorothy. She was very friendly. She took great care of Right Honorable Jacob that time. And the treatment went well. We worked well together. I remember it was not very easy for me. Position. My appointment was early, but going to take over the office was a bit of a problem. And he came in when he was to chair Parliament. I consulted him. Then he said, please prepare your maiden speech. I'm going to give you space and you just give us your maiden speech. And that was it. And so he contributed heavily for me to enter the office as quickly as possible. Because there was a lot of dilly-dallying.
Yes.
So we worked together very well. I remember we also went with him to Israel. That was about September. I took over the office in August, about September, October there. We went to Israel together. And we worked well together. I respected him as a movementist. He respected me also as a leader of opposition. It's so devastating, and young people were calling me that they were going to demonstrate. I said, please, let us keep calm. Let us wait. And for me, I'm here in Gulu, but tomorrow I have to go to Kampala to join my colleagues, actually parliamentary group, to see what we have to do. Otherwise, it would have also been better for us to join here hands with the religious leaders, the cultural leaders, then the actually parliamentary group, while we wait also for the process of government to what the burial arrangement is going to be. But because our chairman, Honorable call our meeting, that the meeting should be in Kampala. Okay. I have to go to Kampala. People are so sad. We are tongue-tied. Today, during daytime, we were in darkness. In the day. Yes. Darkness in the day. So, but again, we all say to, especially the family should take heart. We pray for them that it is now the guardian angels to be with them, give them strength. Okay. And to the people of Umoro and also actually sub-region and the people of Uganda at large. Okay, thank you. We have lost a real leader. Yes. A real